Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem Three Houses, where last episode with our new godly power we advanced on Fódlan as the Blue Lions looked to bring another enemy down, with the professor falling unconscious after the fact. Waking up on Rhea's lap, a new month began as under the Pegasus Moon, we now explore the monastery once more.
So that works well for me. Blessed Lance Forge. What does that turn to? Blessed Lance Plus. Still need to bit of that. Well, we got free Mithril? Can I buy any Mithril? Well, I'm just wondering, because... where's the special weapons we got? Right. What do I need? 10 Mithril to make a Parthia. Oh my god. Unlocks a Professor A+ or higher. Well, I can't even make it anyway. Is that the same for the Gradivus we got? A+ or higher. 10 again. Okay. Doesn't look like much of an option, does it? Okay, we need to repair your lance.
Is this it? There you go.
Doesn't cost me much after all. Probably your
Is
sword
this
as
it?
well.
There you go.
Could make a Steel Lance Plus if we wanted to, but nah. Everyone else is looking pretty well kitted. There we go. There's another one to forge. We're still using low tier weaponry because there doesn't seem much of a reason to go into the higher tier. You want to keep your attack speed up as high as possible, right? Seems to be the way things work a little bit. I'm still carrying a training bow around. Look at Mercedes carrying all this training stuff. I mean, I know there's barely any charges being used of that, but...
there you go.
it secures me for the future, right? Petra. Shall I level up your training sword? It's got even less weight. Technically, you just need an iron sword on you. But I will level up that.
Is this it? There you go.
Better iron lance. Basically, she needs an iron bow and an iron sword at the very least.
Come back anytime.
Oh man, there's so much management that I really have to do when you think about it. So the training blow really should be changed for an iron bow, or technically a steel bow will be fine because the weight works out. And her speed is ridiculous. So just give her that. And then, oh, we also do training swords. Must have, I mean, a steel sword. Just give her even more power. She's got silver sword, iron lance, steel bow, iron axe. She's got a selection of weaponry. It'll work out very well. Training to blow. Bad.
Welcome.
Right, I just want to buy your advanced seals.
This one?
Thank you.
Thank you. This one? This one?
This one?
Thank you. This one? Thank you.
Gotta be a little bit more patient. Right, we got the advanced seals. We got our stock up to a flat 3 again. We
Please
could do the
come
tournament
again.
to get one back. I don't necessarily know if we need to do that.
Welcome.
What actual weapons do you sell? Well, you sell killing edges now. Levin swords limited to 1. Armor Slayer, we've got 3. Oh no, that's the stock. Horse Slayer, short spears.
Will this one do?
I can buy it, I just can't use it. Silver axes are available now. More MT, more hits. Of course, less charges. Silver axe for to do could be pretty good. Just smack even more people down. I don't think we actually
Will this
own one.
do? Many thanks.
You know what? Let's buy a weapon instead of forging one. Mini bow? A bow that can be used. Oh yeah, close range bow. Silver bows are now available too. There's less charges for more potent power, isn't it? Silver gauntlets are available on top of this. A B rank needed.
Come back soon.
Crazy stuff that we can buy. And then, of course, there's these guys. Got Verna,
Hello
nice.
there.
Do I bother buying these now?
This one, yes. I think 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 this
I was about to say
one, yes.
why not, but my
I
money is
think this
disappearing.
one, yes. I think this one, yes. I thank you.
Like, my monetary supply
This one, yes.
is draining to nothing.
I think this one, yes.
I haven't used any money, and now I've just went
I
through the
think
shopping
this
thing
one,
and went,
yes.
yeah, I'll just buy everything.
I think this
I'll
one,
be
yes.
fine, right?
I think this one, yes. I thank you.
I'm out 5 figures.
Return soon, please.
Hey, welcome.
You still buy them to this day.
You have a good eye. You have a good eye.
I mean, we could always boost some supports with people that we don't use in battle after
You have a
this.
good eye. You have a good eye. You have a good eye.
Which allows us to get more supports for the professor.
You have a good eye. You have a good eye. You have a good eye. A pleasure doing business with
I'm
you.
poor.
Come again.
Welcome.
Right, is there any bullions? Oh,
This one?
I'm fine again.
This one?
Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
Don't worry about it.
Please come again.
It's all good. Right, anything more around here? Right, we bought all the goodies that we normally buy. We're at 17k again. Life is good. Let's continue exploring the school as the music changes. It's a sad times music. I don't want your sad times music. Give me the map. Right, Mercedes and Ingrid are hanging out.
You've been granted this power by the goddess herself. Truly, you must be a very special individual. Maybe Saros transformed before receiving her revelation too.
I haven't heard anything about that before. Maybe that part never found its way into the legend?
It is told that Saros had a revelation, instructing her to use her power for good, and to lead the people of Fódlan to salvation. I wonder what sort of revelation you might have, Professor.
Yes, we're wondering about this now. I need to feed some of you guys to get your motivation up ready for the teaching. And if we're going to 2 sets of battle, that's quite a lot of feeding I need to do for people, which, ain't great.
You there!
Hi!
I recently had an errand to run, and so I had to pass by the office. I didn't mean to, but I overheard Lady Rhea and Sedith arguing. Actually, it was more like Sedith was interrogating Lady Rhea.
Oh.
People who live an inordinately long time, people whose hair changes color, and those odd heroes' relics. Is Fódlan some mystical land full of inhuman creatures?
Yes? Is the world different outside Fódlan?
You should see for yourself. I'd recommend exploring west of the Empire.
Ooh. That's a nice little bit of flavour. The implication is there that the rest of the world's nothing like this. Maybe it's got its own weird facets after all. Alright, well let's continue to explore. Get an Angelica seed and a heron bait. What's an Angelica seed? That's a pretty Mister, I can't get through all you students. Why are you blocking my way? It doesn't seem there's any lost items actually. We haven't found a single one yet. Of course, when I say there isn't any, that's when we'll start finding billions. Hey, it's the Amiibo Gazebo! What random items do we have today? A door key, some mint leaves, yellow flower seeds. I just saw that just in time. Albedian herring, tea of the saints. This is where we get our tea. Do you think Bowser supplied us this, or do you think it's Fox? Or do you think it's Link? Place your bets. Oh, there's another one. Who thought it was a good idea, by the way, to program these things to be green on a green area? Honestly, red, maybe? Some other more noticeable color like the blue? Green on green. What's with that?
Hey there. Those students of yours will soon graduate and become unreachable royalty and nobility. You should show them respect now, or you might find yourself out of a job someday. No. One look at your students' faces, and it's apparent that would never happen. Even when your kids graduate, I bet they'll still think fondly of you. You'll always be professor to them.
He had to buckle. He had to go back on what he said because I'm just staring at him in such a blank fashion. Like, you really said that? You really think my kids will abandon me? You really think my... well, kids. I don't know if I might be their age or not. You just don't know. And I call them... Can you call them kids when you're a kid yourself? I don't know. Oh no, there is other lost items. A wax diptych. That has been thoroughly used. It probably belongs to someone who's zealous about studying.
Professor.
Professor doesn't even know words. And annotated dictionaries, a dictionary of foreign language translation, probably belongs to someone from afar. And maintenance oil, a jar containing oil for weapon maintenance. It probably belongs to someone who collects weapons. So many people who collect weapons. And a grounding charm, someone who's afraid of lightning. Who's afraid of lightning?
You're so strong now. I'm starting to understand why you were appointed professor.
Right, you're obviously not going to get me recruit you this time.
Hey, Professor. Here. No?
What do I need to improve in? Brawling. I mean, do I actually have any points in brawling currently? Roster. Yes. I'm an E+. What do you need me to be, mister? I could try to improve myself. I mean, I've got a plus in it. Maybe I'll ask some people to teach me brawling, but it's some bitter eats going on. But then you got the head chef times as well. Right, who do we want cooking this time? Everyone's good support, so everyone likes me. Should we get Manuela in to do some more? Or Gilbert? Let's get Gilbert in. Alright, we have a goddess messenger, but we don't have Magdred Kirsch. So we can't make this deck speed and defense one, which would be amazing to make. So let's just go with our favorite dish of them all. Show me how you make tutatis pike. Tutates. That uses a whole point.
I have some experience with cooking. I'm sure I can aid you in the kitchen. Let me consider.
Let you consider? Okay.
How the meal tastes affects the morale of the troops. An army marches on its stomach.
We were very happy because an army marches on its stomach. Alright. Time to get my professor level up, which doesn't unfortunately give me a point today. What's today's special? Dining Hall Festival, the Monastery's best kept secret. It's cheese! Oh, cheese! Effects are enhanced when dining with a bit of food enthusiast. So Felix likes bitter foods. I don't know. Seems like quite a lot of people are on the ups today. Felix and Sylvain then, I guess.
That looks appetizing.
Yeah, you just get it, Professor. This is my favorite.
Yeah, you just get it, Professor. Do I get it? Do I really, though? I'm an A ranked guy. Your supply of activity points for instructive and exploration has increased. The number of adjutants you can deploy has increased. Your recipe book for cooking together has expanded. I'm an A. Now we need to get A+ so we can make weaponry. An A for stuffing your students. That's what I do. Right, who else do I need to train? I think Ash does still need some training. Mercedes not so much. Annette not so much. I mean, there are people outside of our normally trained people that could use it, but let Lysethia and Ash hang out.
Eating delicious food really takes my worries away.
This looks delicious. Let's eat.
Right. 11k professor points to go up more. Lemon Hill. It's quite a lot. Pickled rabbit skewers. Ingrid likes. Petra likes. Fine with me. No, Ingrid, you're already happy. You've got lots of motivation. You're fine. So no one there. Do Petra. Ingrid trying to muscle in on the food get.
I like this.
Oh my god, can you imagine supports between them?
I would be liking that greatly.
It'd be amazing. Dot, dot, dot. And then the dots would be backwards, but you wouldn't be able to see. Or in a chopped order. But we wouldn't know. Alright, so this point, Dimitri's full, Dedu's full. It's basically Mercedes and Annette that isn't. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Might I have 7 when I teach next? Oh, God. I guess I should do Mercedes and Annette as well, and then use the rest for maybe training. Now, I've got to find specifically something that has both Mercedes and Annette. Or cheer them up some other way, which isn't likely to happen. Got them. They like vegetable pasta salad.
It's, really tasty. Yeah. Please, help yourself.
Wait, you don't like it? That's the second time you guys have acted like that. Alright, well, that's done. I guess now I try to train myself in something in order to get one of these guys to join me, because they're not getting B supports after all. Even after all this time. So Ferdinand's... No, Ferdinand's heavy armor, actually, when I think about it. He's not riding, he's heavy armor. God, I'm an E heavy armor. Maybe I should train some in brawling. Who's good at brawling, do you reckon? Professor? No. Not her, obviously. Cat corner.
You there?
People who live an inordinately long time.
Yeah, you've told us this. I'm just wondering, by the way. Where is it?
It's not mine.
Okay, might be Petra's then.
It's not mine.
Who do you think's afraid of lightning? It's gotta be Catherine!
It's not mine. It's not mine. It's not mine. It's not mine.
Big fails there. You don't have much to teach, do you? Oh! Alright, well, that's the bottom section of the monastery done. Keep on going. Hi, Gilbert.
Sometimes, I find myself thinking I should leave Garrick Mach and return to my home, where I should have been all along.
Where you should have been. No, I won't stop you.
Ignore me. I'm sorry. It's a silly thing. An old man's ramblings and nothing more. I hear that Lady Rhea will accompany you for this month's task. She's the pillar that supports the hearts of Fódlan's people. Her safety is paramount. I hope there are no complications.
Alright, we have heavy armor. We have riding. For a D. Not the brawling we're looking for. Any of this yours?
No.
No. Knows his
thank
puppets
you
his.
for bringing me this. Life without it was difficult.
He likes wood carving.
No.
Just wondering if anything else is yours.
No.
Monica, no, Kranya. Kranya is dead. And so is Solon, by your hand.
Taking vengeance with your own hand. I'm sure Gerald would be proud.
Okay, that sentence didn't seem to start that way, but then it got a bit more positive towards me, that's for sure.
What?
What?
When you changed, even the other professors were taken completely by surprise. There's a ritual at the Holy Tomb this month, isn't there? I wonder what'll happen with that. I'm sure you'll be all right, but don't lose sight of who you really are, okay? However you may change, and whatever new power goes along with those changes, you'll still be the same person deep down. Remember that.
Right, so I don't think anything is yours.
Someone.
I hate this lost item stuff. I think we did give her a lost item last time, which is why she's got half thingy, or it might be just they have half when they join, but you could teach me brawling, right?
In our battle last month, we really cut the enemy down to size. But there are other enemies we have yet to hunt down, not least the Flame Emperor. Once we've crushed them all, we can return to our peaceful lives at the monastery. It will happen soon. I have a feeling something big is coming.
Okay, well let's get you to teach me Punchy Punch. Right, we're now at D. We now learn Fading Blow.
Glory of progress.
Maybe Casper will like me
In our
more.
battle last month, we really cut
Anyway.
up. What? It will happen.
You battle outside, so it'd be funny if she was scared of lightning. No.
Oh, this is mine. Thanks. I'm glad to have it back.
Battles enemies outdoors. Yes, she does. We actually should go through all of these with her, because we couldn't do anything with her last month, could we? Nor Shamir. But that seems to be the case. Right. So that's this area checked out. No more blue items within it, it didn't look like. But then I am blind, so I might not notice. I hate all these. Why are they giving them all, like, sound bites that sound incredibly, like, patronizing or negative? Sarah, what are you doing?
When I first saw you, Professor, with that hair color and that eye color, I thought you looked kind of like Lady Rhea. Like maybe you could be related. I like the way it looks. I wonder if I could change my hair color too. Maybe if I tried hard enough. If I thought real hard about it, I mean.
Yes, sure. I want to see him stand in the corner and that's how I try to grow hair. You don't need to do that, Cyril. That would be exciting, wouldn't it? Yeah.
All I need to do is get trapped up in a strange place and then escape, right? Just like you did.
Yeah, that's all you need to do. Have fun getting out of that kind of situation, Cyril. That's all you need to do. He doesn't know about anything again. Terrible times for me. Alright, any blue items hanging around in the graveyard? To be honest, there never really has been much in the graveyard. Blue item just hanging out here. A hedgehog case. Probably belongs to a female noble. Embroidered with a cute hedgehog. Is this Hilda? Now we just have to try the girls, because I'll never get what that actually is. Right, so we can nearly go upstairs, but then we got these guys in the hall. Great hall exploration.
I swear, it's like you're an entirely different person.
I haven't changed.
I guess you're right. If I look hard, I can still tell it's you.
Why do you not believe, Sylvain? Why is everyone being mean like this? There's Linhart. He hasn't joined me. Why have you not joined me? Or Marianne?
How are you, Professor? Did Hanneman make his I will do no harm speech or promise this won't hurt a bit when he asked to study you? Both? I've a bit of research I'd like to perform. Nothing so crass as Hanneman's poking, prodding, and drawing of blood. No, I wish to investigate crest power itself. Crest power must have some kind of limit, right? Lady Rhea says any limits must be the protection of the goddess, but that doesn't quite answer it for me.
You're not going to join me?
Huh? Your class? However, I still have a...
I need more reason in Mag. How much more reason do you want me to get? What's my reason at? An E+. If I could get that to a D, then I might learn a spell, which actually would be quite handy for me to do at this point, to be fair. But I only have like 2 points left. And what's this? An open bottle containing fancy perfume. It belongs to someone who doesn't often wear perfume. I can't go and smell the students. Nor would I. That's creepy weird.
Long ago, Saint Seros was gifted with a divine revelation from the goddess, as well as incredible power. Is that what happened to you too, Professor?
No way! The professor transformed before receiving any kind of divine revelation, right? Still, I wonder, does the fact that you've changed really mean you've been granted some kind of power?
If that's the case, then what sort of revelation can be gained from the ritual?
I'm guessing the revelation will just be a gentle reminder to use this new power to save the people of Fódlan. What else is there to say? You don't actually believe we're going to hear the voice of the goddess, do you?
The god's will is to raise this country. I'm just thinking, it's the next frontier for Fire Emblem, isn't it, when I think about it now? The whole perfume thing. We've stroked their faces. Now we invent scratch and sniff gaming. Now you can smell their faces.
Oh, Professor. Hello. Excuse me. I have to go.
Marianne, treat me as creepy for that, so that's fine. Mag riding. Oh yeah, you wanted the riding. Ferdinand wants heavy armor. I'm not very good at any of this stuff.
Long ago, is that not still? If that I'm you don't.
Just wondering if any of these lost items are hers. Let's spam the list again.
What's this?
Maintenance order's not.
Yes, this is mine.
Marianne likes bag of seeds.
Thank you for returning it. What's the? What's?
I mean, we've got 2 months worth of stuff, so you never know if we might get a double one.
What's the?
Technically, we should always do the next month's one because we're scanning and talking to people, but still.
Long ago, if I'm.
Hold it, your turn. Is it your perfume?
Never seen that.
No. Is it your? Where is it? Hedgehog case?
Never seen that.
No.
Never.
Never
seen that.
I don't think any of it's hers.
Never seen that. Never seen that.
Should we go see if the annotated dictionary is for Petra, by the way? I should probably stick outside of here for a second, hop a right, and see if there's any blue stuff in next to the amiibo gazebo, to be honest.
What?
It's me! Yes, I've got a hair color change. What? There's another blue. Arcane crystal again. Getting a few of them now, just from picking them up around the place. Right, where is Petra again? Wrong button. Right button. And eye color change, sorry. I dyed my eyes.
Hair that...
Honest.
I had lost the place of this. You have my thanks.
She has lost the place of this. No motivation for her, but we want full motivation, not 50% motivation anyway, so it kind of sucks. No matter what. We're going next upwards to the classrooms, where there's only 2 students awaiting us. Well, this should be a short visit. And then we've done the bottom side entirety, which is the largest side. Oh no, we haven't done the battle area. Lysethia, what are you doing?
Your hair and your eyes. What happened to you?
You were right next to me.
You didn't lose something as a consequence of gaining these powers, did you?
Okay, don't worry. I'm fine. I mean, I don't know yet. I might have lost a little bit of my sense of self, considering I melded 2 personalities.
Sometimes our frail bodies don't do well with excess power, so don't push yourself too hard.
So that must mean Dedue could hold all the power, right? Well, what power does that also mean that Raphael could hold? Dedue and Raphael, ultimate power. Just combine them. That way, right? Good, yeah. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome.
What?
So,
Hey!
perfume.
That's mine. Thank you for finding it.
The perfume's hers. Okay.
What?
We'll still try some other stuff with her. We've actually got less on the list than we started with. What the hell?
What?
Hedgehog case isn't her. Thank you, Lysethia. Sorted that one out. Got another thing. There's another blue, though. Is it going to add another one to our list? Yes. A noble who cares about their personal grooming. A fine white silk handkerchief. I mean, that's a guy. Could it be Rose Trash Can? A book recording the history of the Streng people. It probably belongs to someone who has ties to Streng. Who's Streng? Don't tell me this is the time to check the library and spend 10 years reading everything in there.
Sorry?
Well, it could be your scarf.
Edelgard and Hubert have been busier than usual. Constantly coming and going, in and out of Garreg Mach. Perhaps they are doing something in the Empire. As the legitimate heir of the Iyer family, I have not heard anything about it. But if it were significant, I am sure my father would have told me.
Okay, not gonna be recruited.
Oh, Professor. Well, the eldest...
Yeah, you're never easily swayed. You want heavy armor and dex. I mean, I've obviously got enough dex, but
if it were...
I haven't got heavy armor skill at all. So I don't know how I'm supposed to sway you. Can't you, like, go up to support and just randomly join me during the week like the other people have?
How could you
What?
How could...
You look like you care about your... stuff.
How... Oh!
Maintenance oil! That was his. Okay, got that done. The spam technique works, no matter what. Alright, I guess next to the fighting grounds. We're not going to take part in the competition, because I don't think we need the advanced skills, to be perfectly honest.
What?
Alright, what's up, Felix?
Hurry up and cage the wild boar. Look, he's losing his grip. Even in his swordplay, he's getting sloppy. If he keeps progressing like this, he's going to get himself killed. Kranya, Solon, they're dead, but we still have a glut of enemies. We still have to take down the Death Knight and the Flame Emperor. Our next battle is fast approaching. I'm ready for it.
Felix, what are you saying? Sounds interesting no matter what. Let's try all the stuff with him. Tooth Dagger was his.
I know nothing about...
He knows nothing about it, though. Alright, we obviously need the animal bone dice is going to be Falouise, right? Maybe? But still. Your Highness, how you do?
Professor, please. If he hears it from you that he needs to rest, perhaps His Highness will listen.
He's exaggerating. He thinks my color is off and that rest will cure all. I have a headache, but that's just from lack of sleep. It's not going to stop me from completing this month's mission.
Go to bed?
The Professor agrees. Please rest, at least until the task is at hand.
I won't. Even if I tried, it's not like I would get any decent sleep. It would only be a waste of time. In any case, we won't let you down this month, Professor. You can rely on us.
Dimitri, me and Dadu have your best interest at heart, so Dadu, behind him, sleeper hold. Thank you. Then we'll get some drugs as well. Something to put him to sleep for a bit. We'll force him. If he's getting sloppy because of lack of sleep, he needs some aid in that. Never sleep hold people. Never do it. There's a small percentage chance that you can mess up their brain. Proc chance of bad. Proc chance of bad. Just gotta add that in after that. Right, lost items for Dadu. None of it's yours, I don't think.
That is.
I wish it was Silk Handkerchief was his.
That is.
Let's try it with Dimitri then, see if any of his stuff. I'm trying to give him a Floral Adornment. It's for girls.
Lost item. Lost.
Nope, Dimitri's not got anything. So it's basically all the blue lions here at the moment. We got this guy and you.
In town earlier, there seem to be more people around than usual. Is there some festival this month that I'm forgetting about?
I don't know. It's cold. People want to be in a town setting. Slightly warmer in cities and towns. Just trying to figure out the reason. Up we go to the second floor as that lady hates me. Let's find Eloise. Well, there's Rhea. And more.
Excuse me. You haven't a thing to worry about. You have been gifted the power of the goddess. Furthermore, you have overcome the death of your father, Geralt, and you have destroyed countless of our wicked foes. I am proud, so very proud of who you have become.
I'm uneasy. I'll just say thanks because that's going to get support.
Once we finish the ritual at the Holy Mausoleum, all will be well.
Oh, my hair is still like a slightly different colouring than hers. Wait, you're good at brawling? Since when? We got to a D+.
Practice yields results.
Maybe I should work on another facet now. Didn't think you were the brawler. She knows how to let loose when someone gets up close, obviously. Beats the crap out of them.
Ah, it is you. I am sorry, but I have a lot on my mind. I would prefer to be alone right now.
Yes, Mr. Nosy. I'm just going to walk into her father's room and then I'll look at his personal dead diary and... I mean, not that I blame him so much. I mean, he's trying to figure stuff out by the look of it. He's trying to look into some things. And of course, from that first support you have with him, he seems to have some suspicions anyway.
I'm sorry.
Alright, any of this yours? Probably not. I thought because maybe you're a Wyvern Knight, you're not too fond of lightning. Wasn't that previously a weakness of that kind of thing?
I am sorry.
And what can you train? Because we're going to need one more training point in the future. I'm thinking of using that last point maybe on getting some reason, to be perfectly honest. Right, so many people all around the place. Well, can I read my book again? Hey, Flame, what are you doing in it?
Oh, Professor, I am so happy. Your new hair and eye color suit you well. We make quite the pair. But recently, I sense that things are a bit strained between Lady Rhea and my brother. She wants to do something at the Holy Tomb. I do not know what, but... Whenever it has concluded, I hope they will return to their friendship, as it has always been.
I like how she never slips up on the whole brother thing. But then that's a good thing to put in the game, because what if someone doesn't do the parallel, so they don't learn of like the other relationship, you know? It's an interesting thing to think about. None of this is yours. I think I know that much already. Flame is very good. Alright, can I go in Geralt's room and check more of this? What are you doing in here?
Captain. Oh, Professor. How long have you been standing there? I didn't see you. I was just sorting through Captain Gerald's belongings. I haven't made much progress. I keep finding things that bring back memories. Clearing out this room of his belongings again, it's not easy.
Okay. Oh, wait, you can recruit you now? Can I always recruit you? Wait, that really isn't your animal bone dice? Now I'm well confused.
Oh, this is mine. I thought it had vanished.
What did I give him in the end?
I owe
An introduction to magic? Yeah, that was what it was. He's been trying to learn magic, has he?
Oh, Professor. Anything I can help you with? I will do whatever I can to serve you.
Okay, he does think of your brother.
Leave it to me. No matter how small the task is, I vowed to Gerald I would help you.
Oh, we got another student. Eloise is going to work with me.
Captain. Oh, I was just...
What do you teach again, Eloise? Because I'll probably need your training in the future. He does brawling too. Axes and heavy armored. So if I want to make a beeline for heavy armored, there's some options here. There's quite a lot I gotta learn in it. Professor.
Are you positive? Really? Your appearance is due to the influence of the Crest of Flames? Intriguing. Unfortunately, I have found no record of Nemesis's hair and eye color ever changing. However, if that transformation was brought on in part by the power of the Crest, that would be most, well, I suppose interesting is too small a word. Still, it would be an absolutely exceptional discovery. To know for certain, we must investigate further. So, close off. What? A full physical is in order, yes? We need to know if this transformation affected you adversely. Don't worry, it won't hurt a bit. Oh, yes, I should call Manuela. My apologies.
Yeah, you've worked it out, but I'm not quite sure that's much better.
I'm not...
Right, any of this yours? Definitely yours.
I'm not...
Do you have ties to Sereng? I mean, you're very used about studying, but that's going to be a student.
I'm not...
I mean, he is fastidious about grooming.
I'm not...
Nope, no one there. So you could teach me a bit more reason, but I'm not going to reach anywhere near, because it's not strength. What should I be trying to improve to get people to be recruited by me? If I went with riding, for example, instead of reason then? Can I actually use reason spells in that class? I guess I just gotta still get it to D to be able to learn it, to be fair. I mean, I feel like I should put some points there to try and get that up, but focusing on recruitments is a pretty strong thing too. I mean, we're so close to getting, like, everyone. Trying to do anything I can to force that through now is not a bad idea.
The Holy Tomb, huh? I've worked here for years, and this is the first I've heard of it. I mean, it does make some sense. Sort of. Something about it is still weird. I understand now why they'd build the monastery in the mountainous center of Fódlan. Although, when the monastery was built, the kingdom and alliance weren't even around yet. But look how cleverly it was placed, right in the middle of the empire, kingdom, and alliance. That's weird, right?
Is it now? Alright, more lost items. Not yours.
No.
You've no ties to ring.
No. No. No.
I can't believe I haven't found who the animal bone dice belongs to yet.
Recently, Professor, I feel as though you've been a bit distant.
Oh, I haven't.
It's like you're sort of floating above the clouds, separate from other people.
Oh, I get it.
And like you've got no interest at all in ever coming back down. How can I help?
A goddess analogy. I'm not being distant, so don't worry.
Hey, don't worry. I thought maybe I'd ask and see what you'd say.
Why are you all worried about me like that?
I'm sorry, but...
So that's not your hedgehog case.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Not your anything by the look of it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Wow. Okay. And then we got the library section to check out. These monastery explorations, they always take like an episode plus. Well, I hate them. I like learning stuff. Hello, Lawrence. You don't want to join me ever?
To be honest, I cannot keep up with all that's been happening recently. Monica was actually Kranya. Tomas was actually Solon. Who were these people? What about you, Professor? You were a true ally, yes?
But that's my intent. I don't know is not a good response.
Not the most convincing answer you could have given. Still, I simply must take you at your word.
Of course you should. Should we just chuck the roses at him again?
Oh my. Oh my.
Lawrence must think I really like him. It's not true.
I have heard good things about you. I believe your talents may be well suited to working with a student of my uniquely high caliber. What do you say? Shall we arrange a transfer?
Yes, we have a porta rose trash can.
I suppose when I put it that way, how could you possibly decline? We are a natural fit. I expect only the very best from you, Professor.
Lawrence has joined your house, finally. He's been bee support for ages. We've grinded him up.
I cannot...
Right, is any of this yours, Silk Handkerchief?
Oh, most kind. Thank you for bringing this to me.
Well, he's max motivation, so we could teach him something in the future, you never know. Oh my god, we're down to 6 lost items? How did this happen? Right, let's head into the library. Library.
That reminds me.
What does it remind you of?
All things considered, this year has been rather terrible. As far as the students are concerned, next month is the last one of the school year. Next month, we will hold the graduation ceremony, though it'll be an understandably subdued affair. This month, we ask that you carry out your duties as best you can, to ensure that our students remain calm.
Okay then. Do you know what I should do with this library, actually? I'm not even kidding. Should I do like a standalone episode? And say like the library lore and just read it all? Have it in audible form so people who want to read, want to listen to it or read it can just listen to it or read it. We can keep up the gameplay, but I just read that all and go through it like that way. That could be kind of cool. Maybe I could do that, like an addendum. An extra. That wouldn't be too bad, I think. Wait, can I go up a floor? Oh, that's a bulletin board. Never mind. Because I do want to read it, because it's obviously going to tell us a lot more about the land that we still don't know even at this point in the game. And I feel like I should read it to flush myself out. Or like, but having it in its own separate episode so then people can read it or listen to it. If they want to listen to all this extra lore, they can. They could choose to do that. Because I'm pretty sure there are some people that want to gloss over Monastery periods. Let's put it that way.
Professor.
But this is, you know, first playthrough. I'm learning. And this is the way we're going about it. Loading! Right then, Claude, hello.
I always knew there was something special about you, but you've only gotten more and more extraordinary the longer I've known you.
Thank you.
That transformation was just the beginning, wasn't it? I have a feeling that things will only grow more dire from here on out.
Okay then, will they? Will they though? Are they really that bad? Yes. He has a feeling. It's like he knows Fire Emblem games, maybe. Or actually, with more to the point, it's like he knows he's in a game. Things don't grow more dire on the way out. Actually, I'm not sure. Have you ever played a game where things just get better? Like, throughout? I guess, technically, that is the plot of some things. But they usually get more dire before they get better. They don't just get better from the start.
Huh?
Can you think of a game that does that? Like, is always going to set to perfect? I guess in some weird ways you could say Minecraft is. You start with nothing, and then you end up building everything, but still. And dealing with the problems, and you'll constantly get... I don't know. That's probably not a good one. Moonlight Tales. Probably among so many reads Tales of Chivalry. So that's Ash or Ingrid again. That's not too hard for us to find.
Ah! Professor! Sorry, this'll take some getting used to.
It's a bit mean, Annette.
Your hair and eye color are completely different. You just don't look like yourself anymore.
And you look like an Annabelle to me. So only my appearance has changed? Maybe I am a different person.
Of course, you're right. I'm just being silly as usual.
Hey, you're right, actually. Animal Crossing would fit within that. You are right. You start with months, loads of debt, a house, and just having to start from nothing, and you work that debt away. So yeah, Animal Crossing would work. Unless maybe there's an Animal Crossing game where you lose debt. Or like you regain debt later on, I don't know.
Lost.
It's not for you. You are technically normal, I think.
Oh,
The wax thing was for her. The studious one. Right, what notes have we got today? One note, is it? I'm not good at cleaning up. I try my best as Marianne, but before I know it, everything's messy again. Don't panic and just get to cleaning. Cleaning is easy when you have a plan of attack. Will things we're good at? This isn't one of yours. Have a plan of attack. What do you want to clean? How are you going to do it? She's not going to like this, is she? Oh, yes, it's fine with that. Cool. There's still one more note. I got a note afterwards. There's someone whose crest I wish to study. I've asked many times, but I can't get them to consent. There must be some way to persuade them. It's me. Nothing beats sincerity. Try a bribe is what I should have said. Try to get him to bribe me. Give me some goods. Then maybe I'll let you strip me then. No, actually, that's not a good trade. I'm not taking my clothes off so you can study me.
Well, I'll be.
Well, I'll be indeed. What horrible things has he asked of me? Right, let's zoom as much through this place as we can. Doesn't seem to be any more shinies out of here. And that might be the end of our exploration. Which I think has actually gone faster than normal, weirdly.
Need something?
Right, we have 800 renown, so we can't pick up anything else at this point. St. Kathleen's statue for the Faith +2 needs 1,000 points, so we don't really need that. We were going for that, weren't we? Reason +2. Which would be really handy before I train the Reason.
See you again soon.
There's a shiny there. Old fishing rod! Eloise! I've got something for you. That might change what I choose to train now, because we're probably going to have another training later in the month. Because we're going to go to battle on the next weekend, aren't we? And library. Fisherman Eloise. Okay. Where was he again? This way.
Well...
I'm thinking of actually letting my last training be...
Hey.
That's very not Eloise. He's in my dad's room. I'm an idiot. Yes, Eloise looks exactly like that.
Captain. Oh, Professor. I was just haven't made clearing out this.
Oops. What? Who else likes fishing? It was Linhart.
But she won't whenever it has...
I mean, you're right here, so I'm going to try with you as well. Okay, Linhart then. Where are you? I'm going to go to Shamir a second.
People who is Fódlan.
I was wondering
It's not mine.
if you were that, but that's not true either.
It's not mine.
Okay. Oh, we got support appeared, by the way, as well, so that's not too bad.
Hello there.
Hello there. God, there's so few people for us to, like, take in. There's Linhart.
How are you? I've a bit of crest, Lady Ray.
Lost items. You did like fishing, I think.
That's not mine.
Okay, Ash. Did he fish too? Petra? Who was you asked me to do the fishing competition?
Professor.
Hi, Animan. Sure.
How are you doing, Professor? Would you care to join me for a cup of tea?
Okay, we just had tea, like yesterday. No, actually, we just had tea today.
It occurs to me that whenever we chat, I have a tendency to pester you with my questions and theories about your history. It seems only fair to speak on the topic of myself for once. And perhaps you might feel more positively inclined toward my research if I shared my own story.
Okay, so you just want me to help with your research, or you have my attention, actually.
I am quite pleased to hear you're interested. Yes, quite pleased. Well, I suppose I should begin at the beginning, eh? I was born into a noble house of the Empire. Not a large house, mind you, but noble all the same. Our land holdings were small, but our bloodline was quite strong. So, as you can imagine, there were many of us in the family who carried the power of crests. I myself bear a minor crest. Our family's abundance of crests may be part of the reason I've been interested in the topic since I was just a boy. I dedicated myself to my studies, and after years of effort, I became lead crest scholar at the Empire's largest research institution.
Okay then, so why come here?
I had only Imperial blood, and thus Imperial crests, at my disposal in the Empire. So I came to Garrick Mach and devoted myself to my research during my time as a professor. My progress is slow, but with each revelation, I move ever closer to the answers I have sought for decades. Your cooperation as the bearer of the Crest of Flames ensures my research will continue to advance. In fact, it may bring me ever closer to the goal of uncovering everything there is to know about crests. I do hope you shall continue helping me advance in this field of study.
Okay. if you insist. No, okay.
Together, we will solve the mystery of your Crest of Flames, and our world will be the better for it. Shall we proceed? My lab instruments are fully prepared. I have a great number of tests I'm excited to carry out. No, don't worry. They won't hurt one bit.
That's what they say when they hurt. We all know that to be true. Okay, so that's scanned now. That is done. I mean, we still have supports with some other guys to do. Let's go speak to Casper, actually. I think we've got all the training we need, like, people to do. Can I recruit you now?
You're so strong now.
I got an extra rank.
I'm starting to understand why you were appointed professor.
Damn it. I guess if you've done it once, you can't do it again.
What's that? What's that? Yeah, that's definitely mine.
You're scared of lightning, are you?
With this.
Okay.
What's that?
We're down to 6. God, some of the support ranks I must have generated with some people at this point are probably pretty damn high. I thought Linhardt liked fishing.
Hear that
Obviously, I'm wrong.
This is not.
Damn. Terrible at this stuff.
This.
Right, well, I think it's more or less time for us to move on into our support section, to be fair. We can get these guys, or try to get these people later in the year a little bit. I think I remember you as doing some fishing stuff,
can't even
though. No.
Hey,
But
I've
that's
been
yours.
looking for that. How'd you know?
I can't believe I haven't found who the animal bone dice is for yet, though, with everything else that's gone on.
Yes? So, what if I've always...
I know we got loads more stuff since being with you.
That's mine.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I've been looking everywhere.
We've got Ignatz filled up with the letter to the goddess, but I'm sure I spammed that on you before.
Someone...
Sure I spammed that on you before. Oh, down to 4. Quickly, let's get our supports ticking along, and then let's do our last tier of something, which, to be honest, let's go up to... Yeah, let's go up to here. Try to learn stuff that is for the people we are finding it hard to recruit. So it's reason, heavy armor, and brawling. Is that all at this point? Is that all I need to learn? It feels like kind of useless to do that. Honestly.
Ah, I am sorry.
So let's use... I thought you did heavy armor.
Yes, this is mine.
That's his fishing rod.
I'm sorry.
We're down to 3 items. Who was it that did heavy armor that I wasn't expecting to do it?
Further,
She's proud of me, you know. Yeah, I can't give you lost items. Hanuman did. That's the one.
Really?
Brawling was Casper. Heavy armor is Ferdinand. And reason is Marianne. That's it, right? I think we're looking good.
Still, it would what? Oh.
So let's train in... No, you didn't. You did reason. How am I... Who is it that does heavy armor that I didn't expect?
Capt. Oh, I was having clearing out.
I mean, obviously you do it, so we do you. Only a good... Right, so that's sorted. We're going to need to raise some of this lesser stuff. We'll try to recruit again later in the month. And see how that goes then, considering we can't recruit again on a session. But for now, we're in the monastery. It is time to do some more supports. Some more supports between the Blue Lions themselves. Some can't be done yet, some can. So we do Ash and Felix first.
Why, Lenato? Oh, hey, Felix. I suppose your thoughts are still with Lord Lenato. I'm fine. I'm just frustrated by how little I was able to do. I know he was trying to protect me, but Lenato never really told me anything. In the end, I don't think I understood his feelings at all. You said it yourself. Be more moderate in your passions. To me, he always seemed like a knight out of a story. And I was so caught up in my ideals, I turned a blind eye to his sadness, his hatred, even when they were right in front of me. I guess I'm pretty far from real knighthood, huh? Perhaps. Yet knowing someone well does not mean you know how they feel, whether family or friend. To know someone's sorrow and turn blindly from it, that is the act of a fool. But pursuing your ideals is not foolish.
But before, you said...
I said to be moderate in your passions, not to abandon your ideals. It's okay to be who you are.
Thank you. Hearing you say that means a lot.
Ah, I almost forgot. You lent me this.
Oh, the book I lent you. I'm guessing you hated it?
Actually, I already knew the story. My brother used to read it to me all the time.
Must have dug up some old feelings, then.
I suppose.
That's just what I'd expect the knight in the story to say. It's not just the way you talk either. It's who you are as a person, deep down.
Well, I think you're like the squire in the book. He's only half a knight, but he's bold and gregarious. And he always does his best. Don't stop being that half knight, okay?
You got it. I'll become the kind of knight only I can be.
It's nice to have a nice friendly one between Felix and someone. Right, a B support level has been obtained. Felix has another support though. With Bernadetta. That can only go badly, surely.
Oh no, it's Felix. He's coming right at me. If I run, he'll chase me. Maybe if I just hold really, really still.
Ahem.
Whatever it is, I didn't do it, I swear. Unless I'm offending you just by standing here.
No, here. I believe this is yours.
Huh? Oh, yeah, that's my satchel. Wait, where did you get that?
Stop asking questions and just take it.
No! Trap! It's a trap!
Why are you acting like this?
Acting? Does this terror on my face look fake to you?
You're being difficult. Come on, this is yours.
I can't! Your icy glare has frozen me completely!
Shut up, just take the thing.
No! Please don't kill me!
What? Who's going to...
Sword! He's got a sword!
My sword! How did you...
I can't do this anymore!
What an odd girl. But she's certainly caught my attention. I've never seen that technique before. Oh, I still have to give this back to her.
She's got hidden techniques and skills. Interesting. I'm just wondering, how many A's have I already triggered with the group? Yeah, so not with Dimitri yet, weirdly enough, but we triggered Dedu's, Felix's, Ash's, Mercedes, and Annette's thus far. We triggered quite a lot of A's for people. I'd be surprised if I hadn't triggered A's for Lawrence, to be honest. But I guess I haven't, otherwise it would show. Giving him so much stuff! So I've already triggered A's, I just can't get them yet. So that's interesting. Right, let's move down the list and find Sylvain and Annette. It's Sylvain and the girls again. Sylvain and Bernadetta and Sylvain and Annette. We got a B with Bernadetta already, nice.